Here's the last 12 hours of world news in 4 minutes and 27 headlines. 1. The National Assessment of Education Progress revealed that U.S. high schoolers' reading and math scores in 2024 dropped to the lowest level in over 20 years. 2. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that the U.S. job market was weaker than initially stated, with over 900,000 fewer jobs added in 2024 and 202,500. 3. A Russian glide bomb struck in eastern Ukraine, killing at least 24 people and injuring 19 others who were waiting to collect their pensions. 4. The U.S. Supreme Court agreed to review the legality of President Donald Trump's tariffs, scheduling arguments for the first week of November. 5. Chief Justice John Roberts temporarily maintaining the Trump administration's freeze on roughly $5 billion in foreign aid, while the Supreme Court considers the appeal against a lower court ruling. 6. A U.S. judge ruled Lisa Cook can remain a Federal Reserve Board member while she is legally challenging U.S. President Trump's attempt to remove her based on unconfirmed mortgage fraud allegations. 7. Oil Change International found that the U.S. currently subsidizes fossil fuel firms with $31 billion annually, a figure that has more than doubled since 2017. 8. In Washington state, a 13-year-old boy was arrested after police found 23 firearms, writings about mass shooting scenarios, and bomb-making materials in his home. 9. Chat Messenger Discord restored its service after an outage in the US that affected over 100,000 users. 10. Google announced that its AI-powered search engine AI mode will also be available in Japanese, Korean, Hindi, Indonesian, and Brazilian Portuguese. 11. China introduces a new Young Talent K visa on October 1 for global STEM professionals, offering greater flexibility and fewer barriers. 12. Doctors in the UK launched a clinical trial involving over 1,000 patients to assess a 100-pound blood test for Alzheimer's. 13. A UN report stated that more children globally are now obese than underweight, with ultra-processed junk food increasingly dominating childhood diets. 14. A new Chinese-built Techo International Airport opened in Cambodia on Tuesday, replacing the old Phnom Penh Airport and aiming to boost tourism with a capacity of 13 million passengers annually. 15. Australia will spend 1.7 billion AUD on Ghost Shark autonomous undersea vehicles developed with US startup Anduril Industries for surveillance and strikes, with the first in service by 2026. 16. Indonesia is in discussions with Italy to acquire the decommissioned Giuseppe Garibaldi aircraft carrier to modernize its fleet and support humanitarian operations. 17. A South Korean official stated that South Korea and the US are in disagreement over the terms of a $350 billion investment fund, potentially jeopardizing the shipbuilding partnership. 18. Thailand's top court ruled that former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra must serve 1 year in jail for unlawfully serving a previous sentence in a hospital. 19. Nepal's Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli resigned after deadly protests over social media bans and corruption resulted in at least 19 deaths. 20. In Mexico, a train collided with a bus at a rail crossing, killing at least 10 people and injuring 41 others. 21. The UN issued an emergency appeal for nearly $140 million to help almost 500,000 people